Good morning from a cold and slightly drizzly Nishi circuit. How you doing, Jim?
Ohio gozaimasu.
Cincinnati.
Good. It's chilly. It's good.
People really liked you in my last video.
Yeah, I really like you, Adam.
So you just made something that was a little weird, extra weird.
That's what you do. You're the king of that.
Yeah, it was a little suggestive in the last video with all the jacking around, so maybe.
Jacking with the boys in Japan.
Yep, we're gonna jack around a little bit today over on Nishi. Dude, these videos are getting rough, dude. YouTube's gotten weird. I'm pretty stoked. The Monoa family just showed up. They brought 2 cars, so Hiro's gonna be driving, so is his dad and his mom. I'm about to go do some laps with Hiro. He's in a black GZX 100, slightly bigger turbo, but it shouldn't matter for this track, especially in the rain. As always, great driving.
Thank you.
Super fun.
Super fun.
I love seeing you in that thing.
Thank you.
Do you like driving the JZX?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I love it.
Good fun. It's a cool car. And that was your mom riding passenger?
Yeah.
So cool. That was a fun Nishi sesh. I think Jimmy blew up his radiator, so he bailed out. Got some good runs with Colette, some good runs with Hiro. It's crazy that it's just like a quick morning session. I say quick, we probably were on track for like 2 hours straight. Burned through half a tank of gas on Nishi. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna call it early today. I dropped off the car at PV. I got it up on the alignment rack. They're gonna take a look at a couple things. I noticed some of the studs were getting bent and I wanted to catch it early just in case they're fatigued. I don't wanna break any studs because that would be a bad time. We had a lot of fun on Nishi this morning, so just decided it was a good day to call us since it was pouring raining, get the car reset for tomorrow, and we get to go visit Suzuki Son's shop tonight. It's about an hour drive and we wanna go before we get super sleepy. So we're gonna load up the S15 and head out. About an hour drive to Suzuki Son's shop, so we're gonna make a little pit stop at 7-Eleven. Very similar to Family Mart, but slightly different things on the menu. So we'll show you guys what we get from this establishment. Oh, whatever that is, that looks good on the door. A little ice cream puff. Their cereal, they don't have at Family Mart, but they have here. I love this stuff, so we're gonna be getting a lot of it. Yes, I will. The fruits they also have here, they don't have at Family Mart, so we'll get some of these. Some peaches. I tried the new sausage-filled donut, as they described it. It's a lot smaller in real life than it looked in photos, I'll tell you what. That's my thumb for reference. It's like a little baby. It's like a one-biter. Is it good? I wish they had ketchup. All right, so you guys said you wanted us to film more food, but I never know what to do after I show you the food. Do I show myself taking a bite of it? I feel like that's weird. Do we rate it? Like, what is the process for a food vlogger?
Take a bite. They want to see you take a bite, and then you rate it. So
it's a little hard at that point, but I'll tell you, it's a lot more textured than I thought. It reminds me of like a plain donut, so it's not super sweet, but it's got a nice crunch to it.
It's like a crispy cloud
filled with hot dog.
This is what they want.
No,
Get in there.
I feel like you could definitely hear the crunch though.
Out of 5, what are you giving it?
Solid 4. Yeah. Unfortunately, guys, this is the moment where my microphone got turned off again. It's gonna be the last time that I use this camera because I'm sick of it happening, but we get to have fun with another voiceover. Now, on our way, we got lost looking for a coffee shop. In Japan, sometimes when you go to a restaurant, it can look like someone's home or even be in someone's home. And somehow we were able to mumble enough Japanese to convince a very nice old man to show us where the coffee shop was, and it was super cool. It was like a wood cabin inside and it had amazing coffee. Now, after a long drive through very rural and beautiful landscapes, we arrived at Suzuki Son's new shop. This place actually used to be a factory with machines that made MotoGP bike parts, but now it's where Suzuki Son stores and works on all of his cars. You guys may know him as the amazing driver and owner of very cool cars like his McLaren that you guys have seen, but he's actually an exporter that works exclusively with dealers all over the world to find and export very special and unique cars. There's a lot of cool stuff, but this one R33 caught my eye because it's my favorite color, one owner, and it's immaculate. Now, this thing was very interesting to see in here, especially knowing that there's no way it would even fit in any Japanese roads. And this is his new Ferrari drift car that he's planning to ship to Poland to drive over at Ultra Race. After he showed us the shop, we took about an hour drive to Koriyama where he wanted to treat us to dinner. I'm really bummed that the microphone isn't working because Suzuki-san is the most fun person to be around and his energy is contagious. We wound up going to a yakitori restaurant which specializes in all these different types of chicken skewers, and it was delicious. Starting off the day with my Femimato coffee, this time riding in Jimmy Oak's beautiful white S15. Wow, this dude's got the fancy blue seats. That's, whoa, dobrze, 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 speaking to my friends from all over the world. Low car is very good, dobrze. You see my car? Who's a cutie? My car fast and it's spiffy. Jim, I see bird poof on the door panel. What's that? Oh, well, Nana, cookie? It's a great morning, driving up the hill. For once, it's not 0 degrees out, so I've just had a massive smile on my face. Cars are drifting. YouTubers are YouTubing.
9 o'clock. Yeah, we got the night ride, boys.
I know. Jimmy's doing a radiator in his car. That looks fun.
Yeah, I'm blaming you.
You didn't rear end me though.
You rear-ended me.
I think Grant was here and he parked it in front of you. I think that's what happened.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah. So I just realized that I pretty much lost all the footage from yesterday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my awful voiceover, but there was so much great stuff that happened and so many like good little things. I'm just letting you guys know I am gonna be switching vlog cameras because that's now 2 times in the past week that this has happened, and I feel like I've lost some like really special footage. To me, it's like also memories and stuff, so to lose that.
It's the worst feeling. It's the worst feeling.
You know, it happens, but at the same time, it's really sad, so.
The dangers of the trade, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dude, they're getting it.
They're getting it. Wait. Hold on. Let them have it. Come on, Sammy, hold on the throttle. Don't lift. You lifted. Damn it, Sammy.
Yesterday I actually didn't drive much. It was super cold out and I wanted to kind of get a head start on taking care of some of the stuff with the car that was sketchy. I noticed when taking the wheels off and on, some of the studs were looking bent. So I brought the car over to Power Vehicles. They got all the studs changed. While I was there, they threw it on the alignment rack and the rear end was pretty skewed up. One of the front tie rods was a little blown out, so we got a fresh alignment. I'll show the before and after. It's a lot better now, but I run some pretty wacky specs on this thing. I'm gonna go drive it. It'll be my first time driving with the proper alignment. We'll see how the tire wear is. We'll throw some backies. All right, I've intentionally got the camera pointing backwards, and I'm gonna call this my backy cam. We're gonna go test out the new alignment, make sure I can do a backy, and then we know it's certified great. I just realized I have a jack in my trunk. Let's fix that. All right, let's see how she goes. My goodness, look who just showed up.
Hey, how's it going?
It's so interesting seeing you without the pink hair.
Shut up.
No, that's not a diss.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not, it's just, I don't recognize you as much. You almost look more Japanese with normal colored hair. Yeah, how's life?
Good. Just tired.
Yeah, you've been going
Rough
through it, huh?
ride. Yeah, I'm building the comp car and everything.
The new color looks fantastic. I'll put it up on the screen right here if I don't forget.
Thank you.
I like it.
Thanks, Mike.
The livery's good. I'm editing this one, not Mike.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's rare.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at editing, except for the fact when I lose all day of footage because my mic was turned off.
Hey, is your audio
on?
working?
Is it
Yeah, it's
actually
on.
working now?
It's on.
It's alright, I do the same thing.
There's a little audio meter.
What's
Yours.
this?
That's your.
Is this one of my guitars?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, wrapped up in the moving blanket. Two of them. This one has a case, right?
It has a case,
Did
yeah.
you ship them here or did you buy them here?
I've been getting guitars in Japan. I'll have to do a little reveal guitar check later in the video. I'm stoked.
That's cool.
So like in the guitar world, like having a made in Japan guitar is actually like a pretty big deal. And they're worth about 50% more back home than they are here.
Oh, that makes sense.
So like I can get them in their investments, right?
Else, yeah. Just like the cars. There's a lot made here that aren't available anywhere else.
Is this is the black one or the yellow one?
Well, more of the brown one.
Okay, got
Do you
it.
think they make Ganondorfs for them?
For a guitar? That was a
Sam thought it was funny.
yeah.
It's funny, yeah.
Hey,
No,
come on.
these are both Kabuki ones.
That's
though.
an LZ dash joke, isn't it?
That is
LZ.
that was
That's
good.
why he's mad at not giving
That
it
was
to me.
good,
Yeah.
Do you guys have a jack? I left mine at home. I heard you can help me.
Oh,
out.
we've been jacking around a
You
lot.
gonna jack it?
You want to jack with the boys?
With the boys this week?
I'll jump in.
Fucking
Just some
weird.
monster
I didn't
action
doubt
with
that.
it.
No.
Jimmy said he's breaking my kid in quite literally. What happened there, bud?
New fear unlocked. I missed a downshift on the first corner, which is the worst thing ever because everyone comes diving in hot. You handled it really well because you didn't hit me that hard, and I was really impressed.
I don't want to punt you off the track.
But you did good.
It's a nice little mark here, honestly.
Also, I heard this on my phone.
Yeah, it was scary. I used every last bit, I'll tell you what.
Yeah?
I was wondering why I felt like I didn't have much grip. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, it was nice for me.
Yeah. All right, a little bit to your, there, yep. That way. Yep, money. Yep, lower if you can. Yep, perfect, a little more to that way. A little more that way.
That's all I got. The interior's in the left.
Oh, it's at the low part now that I think you can get to with the interior pulled back.
Yeah, a little to the left.
My left or your left?
Your left. Hey, that's good enough. Good as new, off the showroom floor. See
Oh, the wheel was your car.
nice.
Nice.
Love that. Go inside.
All right, so I didn't film anything about this. You guys are gonna have to go watch Jimmy Yoke's channel.
Don't watch it.
Dude, you better get the CCTV footage and use that as your thumbnail or I'm gonna be super upset.
I'm already upset.
Jimmy may or may not have jumped my car off track and he's doing the friendly thing and replacing the thing that broke, which is my oil cooler. The lip is all there. You know, the car's still good.
To it now.
Yeah, I stitched it back up. It could have a little bit more reinforcement, but we're looking good. Trying to get the car ready because tomorrow is G1GP, the Gaijin Grand Prix foreigner competition, so that'll be fun. Hi guys, what time is it?
Ooh, it's some Indian food in Japan.
Chicken tikka masala time.
The
Colette's favorite.
The honey naan.
Oh yeah, they got the honey naan and the cheese naan.
Cheese naan.
She could not care less.
Yummy.
That's none of your business.
Yeah, the honey cheese naan goes crazy. Is that a common thing, Sam?
Yeah, an Indian restaurant's here. It's really good.
Special delivery from Samet-kun. What you got there? One box, another boxless guitar.
So,
how long have you had these for?
That one since like right after your last trip.
Oh my god.
And then this one.
That's the new one.
2 weeks.
Okay.
You ever play it?
Yeah.
Do you play guitar?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
No, I can play guitar, drums, and piano.
I would have never taken you as a musical man.
Yeah, I haven't like, you know, played it every day for a long time, but yeah, I can sit down and remember a bunch of songs and figure it out.
Fun facts about Samet. So guys, if you want to see the unboxing of these guitars, go watch Adam's new guitar channel, BMX Guitar 5.
Guitar number 1 obviously didn't have a case, and what we have here is an Ibanez J Custom with a piezo pickup. Very cool find. I saw this on the Japanese auctions, and Sam and May were kind enough to pick it up for me. Very cool addition to my collection. I'm curious. The strings don't feel super rusty, so they're a little tarnished, but feels like I'll be able to play this thing right out the gate. I was worried that maybe the frets would need some refinishing, but this thing's cool. A lot of really cool made in Japan guitars out here, and this one looks like it's in really good shape too. Now, this thing I'm super stoked for. This is very, very rare. This is called an Ibanez RGCSD1, and it's actually an LA Custom Shop designed 7-string that was part of the J Custom line. It's a little bit beat up and a little rough around the edges, but in the world of vintage Ibanezes, this thing's pretty rare, and it was only made in 2000. So to come across this thing, pretty freaking cool. Look at all these knobs. I don't even know what these do. This one seems like it's in really good shape and ready to play, so I'm stoked. I brought my little travel amp. I can mess around while I'm here. I'm stoked on this thing. All right, guys, competition time. G1GP, the Gaijin Grand Prix. All the foreigners. Get some heat in my tires. Yee! Get a little understeery boy. Gonna go have some fun. Just gotta do a good lead. All my bottles flying around the car. I'll deal with that later. Unfortunately, in a JZX, if you line up with an S chassis and they're a good driver, you really don't have much chance. They're so much faster, so it's really having to just try our best. But I believe this guy had a lower qualifying score, so we'll see how fast they are. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. Go fast. Go vroom. Good lead. It's definitely on me though, so I'm gonna need to work hard for this one. Perfect lead run actually, but he's on me, so I'm gonna need to push hard. God damn. I was hoping I got lucky with an S chassis driver that maybe isn't going too crazy, but that seemed like a really good chase. Jimmy spotting for me. Drive on kill, he was on you. So we're gonna need to push pretty hard. I know this car's on a different tire. They're both like regulated 235 what do you call it, street tires, but yeah, unfortunately I loosened my car up a little bit, and I don't think that's a great thing coming into this battle, but I'm gonna give it everything I can. I'll probably sacrifice line a little bit to keep up. I saw he was a little on the inside, so I think that'll be okay. Feels like my wheel's pretty bent. I'm just trying to talk a lot since I'm probably gonna get knocked out here. Might as well get my minutes worth, you know. He's rolling me. No shot, no shot. That's, you know, I don't really care. It just sucks that I wasted my whole morning just to have this happen. And it's kind of like something I knew that was going to happen, because I literally said, I'm going to line up against the S chassis. I'm going to have no shot. Good driving though. We definitely lost. There's, yeah. No shot. At least Colette's still in it, so I can root for her. All right, backy time. A little bit too much sauce. Oh, too much. Whee! All right, we got the car loaded up with the homies, Jordan RK Tunes, Sam with the pink hair, and Colette with the pink life, riding shotgun. Gonna go congratulate Jimmy, who just won G1 GP. Woo, Jimmy! Yeah, we're gonna go show the boys some love. We were up here playing on North Course. Jordan, is your car okay, or is it a little not so great?
It's not good, but at least it's not me. I had someone else driving like, wow, that's really bad. And I'm like, at least it's not me. So I just came to, like I spent thousands of dollars to have one 7-Eleven egg salad sandwich. That was my goal, and I achieved it.
To be fair, I've come here many times where like I've gone a full week and maybe driven like one day. It's kind of luck of the draw, because sometimes you do a motor, you do a transmission. Other times your car's perfect the whole trip, you know?
Yeah.
So, vloggers be vlogging. The grand winner.
Ichiban.
Congratulations, great work.
Thank you.
Dobrze, dobrze, dobrze. Very proud.
Yeah, thank you. That was a rough day.
Yep.
Started off pretty tired. A lot of one more times, but we made it.
You're really lucky Grant wasn't here. I'm just playing.
This is like every episode like dude's dream, like to like win a G1.
Hell yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. Dinner on Colette. Thanks, Colette.
Huh? What?
Dinner on Colette.
Oh, dinner on. We're gonna. Do you want to go to the hotel thing again? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
In first place, all the way from Connecticut, USA to Japan, Jimmy Oaks.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all our competitors here today.
One of my favorite things about Match 3 here at Ebisu is nighttime on North Course. It's pretty much pitch black out. There's a couple lights. The pits fill up with spectators, other drivers. It's a total vibe. And me and Jimmy are going out to drive 9/10s, probably 10/10s. We just door each other, and it's always terrifying going out that first lap on North Course in the dark. I'd say probably scarier than anything else I do in a drift car, but I love it, and I hope that the footage translates how insane it actually is. I don't think I've ever replaced a filter before that needed to be changed so bad. I bet it's actually robbing some power with the amount of shit that's in here. Let's do a little test and see how much gunk is in this filter. How you doing? I'm just seeing where all my horsepower went. That's pretty bad. Might be the worst filter I've ever seen. Keep her coming. That's insane. That's actually wild. That's all from my filter. I reckon this is why I can't keep up on North Course.
I'm too scared to ask you how all that got there.
Yeah, I don't know. Larry, what do you think about this? Look at all this gunk from my filter.
What?
That was all in my filter. And there's still more, don't worry.
So this is the whole thing about people running open turbos.
Yeah, for real.
Look.
Hold on, I'm gonna keep it going in a different spot so we don't get it mixed up. Still.
So think about it. This is like sandblasting the inside of your engine.
Yeah, this
if you run open turbos. People run open turbos.
Where it is, you service your air filter once every 10 years, whether it needs it or not.
I wonder how old this thing is. I feel like I changed it like a year or two ago.
It's still good.
Well, I got a new one I'm putting in. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. This is insane.
This is so light.
And like, I'm not even knocking it hard either. Dude, my car's gonna be so fast now. You better watch out.
No wonder. No wonder.
So status update, the filter and the boost leak thing didn't really do much. I had a suspicion that maybe there's a leak on the turbo to manifold. You can kind of hear it. I did a couple laps when my exhaust had no hangers, and when you do that, it puts a ton of stress on the turbo because it's basically wiggling the turbo back and forth. I was just too lazy and I didn't want to stop driving, so lesson learned. I'm gonna probably just drive the rest of the day like this because I don't feel like messing with the turbo. So we'll be a little bit slower, but we'll still have fun. It's the last day. We're here during the final hours of Matsuri. About to go on Nishi Short Shore which is where all the chaos happens. We've admittedly spent a lot of time this trip on North Course, which is still to this day, I think, one of my favorite tracks ever. I feel like I continually learn more and more as a driver when I drive there. Colette's been getting busy, I guess, with this thing, just bouncing into people and people bouncing into you. And
Hey, I almost got totaled. I had my first Matsuri forklift though, that was cool.
so we're gonna go drive together and hopefully stay out of some of the wrecks.
I got 1.9 bar.
That'll be all right. Good driving. Very good driving. Come, look. Yabai!
Ah, yabai! Yabai yo! Alright! Dangerous!
So fun.
Yes, so fun. Good tandem.
That was the most stereotypical end of Matsuri moment. The fact that we got out unscathed is kind of insane. Whenever you're driving in a train, even if it's just a 3-car train, it's so important to not look at the car ahead of you, but look at the car ahead of them. That's the only reason I got out of there is because I was watching that car, saw that car spin, so I knew that the second car was probably gonna have something going on, so I yeeted myself out and got me and Suzuki Son safe from the crash. Gonna miss this view leaving Nishi. Snow-covered mountains up there, I don't know if you guys can see it. Absolutely beautiful. It's been an amazing trip. I kind of kicked myself for not vlogging more of it than I did. I got really discouraged after we lost the audio that one day. I just had such a great day and I was so excited for everything that just made me not want to film, which I know is the opposite of what I should have done, but I'm glad I picked up the camera more today. This, to me, it's hilarious as it sounds, is almost more of a vacation than a normal vacation. Because of the time zone and because I'm focused on driving, I don't get as wrapped up in like work stuff or email stuff. And it's just really nice. And I love driving and it's cool seeing Colette progress and all your friends. And I had a blast driving with Jimmy. It's always a good time here. It's a really special place and I'm so thankful that Ebisu exists. Not sure if I said it before, but this is officially 8 years of me coming here, which is kind of insane. This was my second ever drift car that I ever had. And it's still kicking. So she's been through a lot and she's gonna keep going. We're gonna have a lot of fun to come with this thing. Random thought as we drive through the beautiful cherry blossoms. I know some of you guys were asking why I wasn't driving the GC8 around and we were driving Okuchan's S15 instead. Basically here you have to shock in the car and I think I had a shock in for like 2 years. It's pretty expensive, it's like a few $1,000s. And it just wasn't worth me getting it again because I plan to ship that car back now that it's legal. It just didn't make sense for us to shock in that car with how expensive it was gonna be to drive it once. And Okuchan was kind enough to let us drive the S15, which was cool. Now at the end of every trip, I'll do a little walk around to the car, and the funny thing is, I'll actually go back and I'll watch this video before my next trip just to see the state of the car, to remind myself if there's anything I need to bring from the States. So I'm reminding myself now, bring a rivet gun at them, bring some long self-tappers, a lot of zip ties, some tape, a drill, some drill bits, and I think we'll be in pretty good shape. The car's still looking pretty sweet. Need to put new front tires on, don't forget that. And yeah, there she is in all her glory. Another Matsuri down. Base caption wins. What are they filming? I'm trying to translate the menu. Oh, this is This is so fun. It gives you a time limit, so hit the numbers fast, Jordan.
No, stop. Quick. No. I know. What do you order? Something? A fucking soda?
No, I ordered butter.
You really ordered butter? Go order butter. I want a grilled. I want a number 26. Number.
Ooh, I want a beer.
What number is this? 23? No, stop.
Sorry.
Did you get a beer?
Yeah.
Did you get another one?
No, Jordan needs to
I need to eat first.
Where do we put in coins? Oh, here. I'll add more money.
Okay, now hit a beer. Did you run out of time?
I don't know what I got.
That collection right there.
What are you guys eating?
It's the extras. We got extra chashu.
Butter 4 times.
I ordered butter once.
Yeah. I'm trying to order my food. She's spending my hard-earned money. Butter?
Oh, thanks for dinner, Jordan, by the way.
No problem.
The amount of coins is just dwindling and Jordan's like, I gotta get my food.
Dude,
It's okay.
butter.
I ordered it once.
Butter.
A+. Very delicious. Start eating it like a pro with the spoon. It's our last day in Japan. We're dropping off the S15 over at Yashio factory. What a cool car. So grateful that Okuchan let us drive this. We are hopefully gonna have a few hours to kill in Tokyo, depending on how traffic is. So fingers crossed we get to do a little bit exploring before heading to the airport.
And by exploring, he means exploring guitar shops and bringing home another guitar. Yeah, we have 2 already, and this dude wants to bring back a 3rd. That's ridiculous. And then he says he doesn't have a problem as well.
Every time we've come to Tokyo, I've always wanted to go to Guitar Street, but it's always pretty far away from where we are. But it happens to be conveniently located right on our way to the airport. So I think we're gonna have time to go today. It's just a street with a lot of like used guitars and stuff, and Japan has a lot of stuff that we don't have in the States. So that'd be cool to look around. I don't really know too much about what I'm looking at. I'm just kind kind of barely scratching the surface of like the vintage Ibanez world. And now we are driving through Yashio. Well, unfortunately, Ibanez stuff was actually a lot harder to come by than I thought here. We went in probably like 24 stores, tons of Fender custom shop stuff, tons of custom Gibson stuff, but the Ibanez pickings was slim. I saw maybe like a total of like 10 made in Japan Ibanezes, so I'm sure there's maybe another area or another place in Japan where I could find more, but it's cool to still browse around and get to see everything that's here. Maybe we'll pump each other's jacks up.